like some hooligans. Look at where we from. If it knock, I jump on car tops. I gig on your block. Gig. I like to 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 gig. I like to. Hey, it's Kenny Wayne, bruh, and welcome to episode 2 of Inside the Trunk. This week we doing my record called Money Speed Racing, written and produced by Kenny Wayne, bruh. The video was shot and directed by my brother Christopher Gaines of Abstract Matters Media. Again, Christopher Gaines of Abstract Matters Media. If you haven't watched the video, make sure you go watch it. I will include the video in the description of the link of this to this video. Last week we did Doing Numbers. That was episode 1. So this week is episode 2. So let's jump right into it and see how I came up with the sauce. Okay. So I started off the melody. I used a sample from a group called Valium Blues. I don't know if that's a group or if it's an individual artist, but regardless, he, she, or they slap. And the song is called The Entrance Band. So let's hear how the original sounded before I added my drip to it. Okay, it's like when I heard that I was like, I like that, and a lot of my beats, I like vocal sounds. I like vocal samples. That's what I like to incorporate a lot. So that part was what like caught my attention for this beat specifically. So this is how I changed the melody up. So what I did was I reversed it, added reverb, and I sped it up a little bit. So let's see how it sounds. See that? Yes, sir. And then the next instrument, I added the hats to it just to give it that bounce. And I wanted the giddy up bounce to it. Like I wanted to feel like I was riding on a horse, pause. Or like whoever was listening to it, like it's like that movement, like when you hear it, you just, make you want to hit your chest. That's why when you watch the video, and I'm wearing the same jacket I was wearing in the video too, so don't try to be a smart ass and point that out in the comments, because I just put myself out there already. But when you hear the beat, like these hi-hats, they make you want to slap your chest. It's like that giddy up feeling. So this is what the hi-hat pattern that I added. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Hey. And then we added the clap. So let's play all three together. This is the melody, the hi-hats, and the claps. Hey. Hey. It make you just want to do this, bro. That's why in the video, I was just doing this the whole time in the video. It just make you want to do that. That's all they want to make you do, bro. You just want to cross your arms. And then the next instrument, of course, is my favorite part, like I always say, the 808s. The things that make it bounce. The thing that makes all the beats and everything that you hear in hip-hop come together. If the 808 ain't right, then the beat ain't gonna be right. And if the beat ain't right, then the song ain't right. You feel me? So this is the 808. Now, all y'all know I'm from the Bay. So even though this isn't a Bay tempo, I always try to incorporate my Bayness to every record I do. So with the 808, the pattern I added is very mobbish, very Bayish. So let's see how this shit go and how it sound. Shit knocking over the light. Ooh-wee. That shit knocked over my light, bro. That's how that shit was hitting. So this is, I'm gonna play the melody with the hats, with the claps, and then the bass, the 808 together as one. Knocking over the light, we thumping. Hey. Woo-wee. And then the next instrument that I added was a kick. Now, I didn't want the kick to be dominant in this song because all 808s don't require a kick. Some of them have a top end on it, have a top end itself, so you don't need to add a kick. When you add a kick, it doesn't sound the same, it doesn't hit the same. But I just wanted to add a kick, but I want this beat to be different. Like, I didn't want a kick to follow every pattern of the 808. I literally brought the kicks in a few bars, a bar or two, in the every once in a while in a verse. For the hooks, I don't even think I added a kick. I just had all the 808s, because like I said, I don't really like how kicks. I don't like hearing beats when people dominate the fucking 808s with the kicks. I fucking hate that shit. So if you ever see me beats, don't do that. So now we finna see how this shit sound with the kick added to it. Let's go. Yeah, you got that. And then after the kick, I added a vocal sample. I found a vocal sample. I thought it sounded really dope. And I was like, you know what? I need something as a background to give to make it not too simple. You don't want it to be too simple. You want it to be simple to the point where you could rock with it, but it's not sounding too difficult for somebody to rap on if I had somebody get on it. You feel me? So this is the vocal sample that I added. I'm gonna play it for you without the beat. Hey. So now we're gonna play it all together with the vocal sample, the melody, the hats, the claps, the 808, and the kick. Let's see how it goes. They just make you cross your arm like this. I fucking love this beat, bro. It's one of my favorites that I've created thus far. So now I'm gonna play the beat from the beginning, and because I added some instruments at the beginning of it. I added some little percussion, some little background drops, some little noises. So the first sound that we have, I put a triangle. I love incorporating triangles in my beat. So I just put a triangle, and then I added some reverb to it, and then I kind of pitched it a little bit. So this is how it sounds by itself. You may not even catch it at the beginning. You really gotta listen to catch it. And then I had to add like a DJ skip. I don't know. I just thought it sounded dope. I wanted it to sound like you was in a club. And even though it's not a DJ mixing it, I wanted to be the DJ of this. So I'm gonna play that sound for y'all. You feel me? Hard. And then of course we have the Kenny Wayne bruh tag.
Kenny Wayne bruh.
That shit sounds so beautiful. And this is what the motherfucking beat sound like, man. You don't want to rap right now, but I'm not gonna do that, you know what I mean? That giddy up, Bill. Giddy up, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Woo! Let's go! Money Speed Race! Come on!
I feel like it's my time. Young nigga been putting in work, so I feel it's only right I shine. Niggas lame as fuck, they ain't authentic, I won't get specific. Look what happened